welcome back to the channel. I'm Duchess Tracy. I'd like to say thank you for all the support that we've been receiving and everything. It's been great, so we are very thankful. So, R.E.D, Robot Enhanced Design, woohoo! And voila, we have the Priminator. That's right. First edition set contains the Priminator, the Sound of the Wave, Soundwave, and Tron, Megatron. So I'm super excited to bring on the Priminator. We have Prime here, and he is in red mode. Now, I love red mode. It is awesome. We're gonna go into the packaging. Packaging is great. Right away on this packaging, the paint job is absolutely amazing. See how it's like fading off? Ooh, G1, G1. The clear display here, I've already taken him out the box. He expects the Matrix was like banging out of here. Bam, bam, bam. But normally you'd see the accessories that are in here. I'll throw up a picture so you can get a better view. But yeah, this is a great box. On the back, they have the images. They have the images with the axe. They have them with the Matrix of Leadership, which is cool because it opens up, bam, bam. And then they have him with his iron blaster, so bam. I love that R.E.D right there. It's just so cool. So let's get him out. Let's get him out, out. Oh, rewind, play, fast forward. He's already broken out. So voila, here he is. Now, these figures G1, they do not transform. Articulation is banging. I really like the articulation on these. These are great. I'm just gonna put it out there right away. I'm a huge fan of these. They're awesome. It's great. New. This is not something that we've seen before. This is a very rare design. From head to top, we will examine him and see what we think. All right, so let's see here now. Non-transformable, so we don't have to worry about any vehicle cable. So one thing I want to point out right away is that the back is very just straight and accurate. Not a lot of detail because there is no backpack, because of course he doesn't transform. However, I like how they brought the animation sculpt back into him and the way that he is designed. It's quite well. I feel that Hasbro did a really great job in the red figures as far as the detail. Now see here, some of the figures have been, different things, but I feel like our Energon Energy blessed us to get like a really nice one. It's very smooth, and I like the back where, the coloring is really blue. This blue coloring I feel is really, really nice. It's just a great coloring. It reminds me kind of like, the red, white, and blue in a sense, however, with some gray. So, all right. Let's skip on here and talk about, the sides down here. It's pretty smooth. I just really appreciate that. And then, quickly talking about the feet. I love the silver here. But anyways, overall, I like this. It's a really nice mold here. I feel that it is pretty sturdy, and I feel like the plastic is a plastic that, if you're familiar with a lot of third party, this plastic is very similar to plastic that's used with that. So that's what I'd say it's similar to, but definitely not something used on a lot of Transformers figures. So let's talk a little bit about the detailing. Head sculpt be like dope. Oh. I love the head sculpt. It is absolutely amazing. And see, the paint applications have been applied really well. If you look closely, you can see the silvering in his helmet. I feel that really nice. And then just looking closely at him, it's very nice. And on his lights, the coloring and the detail and the Autobot symbol right here is really nice. I love this red plastic that it's molded in. It's just really, really nice. And let's talk a little bit about his arms. His smokestacks are really nice. They're slightly firm, very, very slight bend. And the applications here are just really nice. If you look closely, you can see. And then the animation formation is very accurate there. See? And then it's just really, really formatted very well. I love the paint job within his torso. I love how it's just very simple and detailed. I feel that that's really nice. And again, it's very accurate to the G1. I know I talk a lot about him being like G1, but it's just really a wonderful figure. And of course, he does have the 360 waist. Yeah, and I like how the matrix can be seen inside the torso. So what I'm going to do is, oh, what did I do with the matrix? Oh yeah, I was doing some interesting stuff with it. So I'm gonna put a picture here. I really like the matrix that's inside of here. I'm just gonna open it up and show you. That matrix is really cool because I want to do all kinds of artistic stuff with it. So again, it is over there because we used it for some things earlier, and we often do all kinds of poses and different things with our toys. So we have different pieces throughout. It's an interesting story, but anyways, this matrix of leadership is really cool. It goes right in here, and it's just really cool. And I love that you can see through it. It's really, really, really neat. So, all right, looking at the sculpt work here, and then through in his leg. I like the blue peg right here. I think that's nice. I'm glad that they used it to like kind of show the difference and everything. And then again here, this is a separate piece right here. I believe it's cast in some type of mold and was added in. I think this is cool. I like the detail of it. Again, I just think it's very, very, very G1 like. So talk a little bit about the feet. I love how the feet pegs come out. You just pull them down, and that's the same with some of the other figures. I know I just did a review on Tron, and it's like that with Tron too. It comes down, which I like. So head swivel is 360. 360 exercise. 360 here, which is nice. The joints are single jointed though, so they don't have as much articulation, but nevertheless, I really love the fact that these do have a nice deal of articulation. You know, the hands articulate, they swivel in a 360, however, and then they go back and forth. So I think that's really cool. I love the way that his legs go, swivel 360. It's just really cool. So yeah, he's got a lot of different, I'm actually, as I'm swiveling and twisting and turning and bending, I'm thinking of like some really cool poses that he can do. That's, you know, one of the things that I love with this line is that they're just great. But yeah, he doesn't have the thrust, which, you know, we have on Soundwave, Cheetor. Wait, is it on Soundwave? We haven't done Soundwave yet, so don't quote me on that. But yeah, doesn't have that same thrust that, you know, Cheetor and Tron has, but it does do a 360. So yeah, you know, I really like the double joint at the knee. I think that's really cool, you know, that's really neat. All right, so overall, I think that this is a great figure. I really love the detail. From head to toe, I think is really awesome. I love the drop down joints, you know, that's just something. And then again, you apply a great deal of force for me, you know? So yeah, I like the way it can let the feet pivot backwards, you know, like he can do some break dancing and some cool stuff. So yeah, there's a lot of articulation with you, right? Yes, I will find your matrix of leadership. All right, so let's talk about what accessories. I'm right there, Bram, right there. Yep, in a semi-leg. All right, so he came with 6 hands. 6 hands. That's plenty of hands. Plenty of hands. So he's got these awesome fisted. Fist, you know what's up. He's like pointing. He's like, hey, yo. Psh. I like the pointer hands a lot. I think these are really cool. I'm not gonna take these and put these in because I like the hands that he have now. I really like these hands. They're like the grippy hands. He's preparing for an adventure later, so he's keeping his grippy hands. All right, so one thing I'd like to talk about is this device right here. Now, this is totally amazing. I really love it. It's I like it because it reminds me of like a club axe. It's technically an axe, but I feel like it's like a club axe because of the shape. And one thing that I really love about this one is right here, this bending device. I feel that that is so cool. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to place this in Prime's hand so you can get a view of that. Look at it. Oh, doesn't want to stay, wants to fly away. All right, because these are not the correct hands. So because I want to see it displayed in the correct hands, I'm going to take it and I'm going to place it in here because I really love this one. It's probably one of my favorite devices. Look at that. That is so cool. Let's get them in here and see. All right, you tell me what you're going to do. You're going to defeat some enemies and put some energon into the water supply for the human race so they can become good, healthy, happy humans. But the sound wave does not want that. What does sound wave want to do? Oh, sound wave wants to make sure that the earth is saved for Hell Megatrons? Interesting. Oh yeah. Now see, he does weird stuff when he gets that axe inside his hands. All right. So this is a great axe. I think overall the red line is absolutely amazing. Comparing to Soundwave and Megatron, I would say stacks up against them pretty nice. We have Soundwave out and it's actually hanging out up there. We'll have to put in a closer picture, but we've definitely played with Soundwave. Like I said, we haven't done a review yet. We've done some cool posing with us, and yeah, just always a huge fan of Soundwave. So anyways, not to take focus away from you because we love you too at times, you know, we just feel closer to you at different times. It's just the way it is with the Cybertron human energy of the reptilian race. But yes, Prime, that is another story, I know. All right, so overall, I would give him probably a 7. The red line, I would give it 8.5 for collectors because I feel that is an exquisite line. When it comes down to it, the red line robot enhanced design, I feel, is the closest to G1 that I've seen in quite some time. The design and the articulation is brilliant. It's great for posing and just simply having in your collection. Great conversation piece and remarkable. So Hasbro, my bro, you know you did a good job in an Astro Tone Zone. Thank you to all of our subscribers. We really appreciate you. We appreciate the wonderful feedback and support. It motivates us. It keeps us going. All the Cybertranian homies, thank you for being amazing, being the freedom that you are, and an Astro superstar in the Astro car, plane, train, automobile, on the Astro hill.